Carrier Act.
Hello everybody and welcome to Sheboygan A's Baseball. Alongside the intern, Emma Loading, I am Mike Martin and we'll be bringing you tonight's game. We're a little short-handed up here in the booth tonight. Bill Wagner's off doing something and Lucas has a commitment, he's not here. But tonight's game will feature the Sheboygan A's against the Menasha Max. For Menasha, it'll be their first NEWBL Northeastern Wisconsin Baseball League game. Sheboygan comes in tonight 5-2 overall, 1-1 in the Newble, and 1-0 in the Wisconsin State League. Let me go through the lineup for Menasha. Ryan Sita leads it off in center field. Jack McKillips will be in right field. Quade Thompson batting third is the DH. Batting fourth, William Horner is the catcher. Evan Olson is at second base and bats fifth. Ryder Huffman is in left field batting sixth. The seventh hitter is Garrett Heitpass. He's at shortstop. Number 25 playing first base and batting eighth is Steve Marhefke. And batting ninth, the third baseman Hudson Wagner. Alex Windy is their starting pitcher. And Emma, as he announces them, why don't you tell them who our starters are tonight? Okay, sorry you don't want to use mine.
All right. Leading off for Sheboygan and playing center field is Gus Walker. Batting second and playing shortstop is number 23, Riley Palmquist. Out in left field today is number 24, Ben Buring. He's batting third. Batting fourth and playing third base is number 19, Harry Stout. Out in right field and batting fifth is number 18, Brady Zachrison. Playing first and batting sixth is number 17, Jacob Neese. Playing second, batting seventh is number 5, Chase Hanselman. Our DH for tonight batting eighth is Jimmy Jurgensen. And behind the plate, batting ninth, number 7, Ian Mary.
Good job, Emma. You'll keep your job tonight.
Oh, thank goodness.
Noah Emery is going to be starting for Sheboygan. Noah has made one start this year. He went 4 innings, earned a win in that 7-inning game. He walked 2, struck out 7, and only allowed 1 hit. He had a really great outing. Hopefully he can replicate that tonight.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a good pitching night after last night's loss.
We were looking at last year's results, and Sheboygan finished 2-2 against Menasha last year, and I can remember way back in the day when I played, they were always a hard team to beat. They were very good. And I saw one of the old-time guys here for them, and one of the guys that's not here that played for a long time, Ryan Hinsky. Miss seeing him. We're going to step out and listen to the national anthem. Nice job with the national anthem by that lady. Some notes about Sheboygan and their 5-2 record. I mentioned they're 1-1 in the Newble, 1-0 in the State League. They beat Green Bay on Tuesday 4-1, and that win, Emma, counts for a win in each league because Sheboygan and Green Bay are both in both leagues, so a win was double good.
I'd say that was a good win to get.
Tough loss on Wednesday. They lost up in Appleton to the Legends 10-4, and that's where the one loss in the Newble comes from. So they're Sheboygan's 1-1 so far. And there you see Noah Emery loosening up, getting ready for tonight's game. A couple of things to listen for and watch are we'll have our quiz in the 5th inning, like we usually do, and we'll have some other treats for you tonight.
I don't know. I thought we did the question in the 4th inning.
That's a 7-inning game, sweetheart. It's a 9-inning
so
game
you're
tonight.
moving it on me because it's a 9-inning game?
Yep.
I think the last 9-inning game, it was in the 4th inning.
I don't believe so.
You got to give me fair warning, man.
That's why it's not, the game hasn't even started, and I'm telling you. What did I have to tell you yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah.
Game time temperature, thanks to Emma, is 63 degrees, and we have cloudy skies. And we have the window open just a crack. Last game on that warm day, we had all the windows out up here in the press box. A1 is in the house tonight. A1 tonight is the original A1.
Oh.
And they've had a number of them over the years. And when you talk to Denny Moyer, who was one of the inventors of the A's, he said that first A1, the one that's here tonight, was the best of all of them.
Yeah.
And I think when you see him move around and interact, you'll see why.
I mean, it's kind of hard to beat the original.
Yeah, it is. Unless the original isn't any good.
Lucky for us, he was good.
Right. Ryan Sita, the center fielder, leads it off against Emery, and Noah's first pitch is a ball. Our umpires tonight, Bill DeGroot is behind the plate, and Keith Bondi from Manitowoc is in the field. Keith, he's got to have close to 50 years of umpiring.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, the other day we had Paul Grauman, and I was talking to Paul out in the parking lot. He said this is his 42nd year, and he started as an 18-year-old fill-in for an A's game at Legion Park. Keith has been doing it quite a bit longer than that. He's a good one. He's worked WIAA state tournament several times.
He's got a pretty impressive umping resume there.
Well, and then we could always throw in all the plays that he missed. Bring him back down. Little tapper past the mound. Hanselman threw it away. It was going to be close. Here's Mary's throw to second. Not in time. So Sita goes to second on a two-base error by Chase Hanselman. Tough start for Sheboygan. Jack McKillips, the right fielder, bats next. Defensively for Sheboygan, they have Emery pitching, Mary catching, Neese is at first, Hanselman's at second, Stelt at third, Palmquist is at short. The outfield from left to right, Beering, Walker, and Zackerson. Pitches up a little bit.
Got a pretty good crowd today.
Yes, very nice crowd considering it isn't real warm out, but it is Midwest Communications Night. Gives Sita a stolen base. Good try by Mary. Made a strong throw down, but not in time.
Stealth on third didn't look too happy with that call.
No.
I think he
Two
thought
and-
he got him.
If you noticed, Bondi did not make the call right away because he was waiting for the play to finish up and see if that base runner slid off the bag, but he didn't. 2-1 is the count. Touch the inside corner with that pitch, 2-2. We don't have any, I did look, but we don't have any stats on Menasha.
All these teams got to start updating their websites for you.
Exactly, they have a good list of their stats from last year.
Nothing for this year.
Nothing for this year. They've only played, I think this might be their third game. Swinging a foul tick into the mitt of Ian Mary, and that's out number 1. Quade Thompson, the DH, is next. Like Emma was saying, we have a real nice crowd. I think Menasha may have brought down some people too.
Mm-hmm.
Ball is hit out into right. Catch is made. There's going to be a play at the plate. And sliding in safe is Sita. Give Thompson a sac fly to right. And it's 1-0 Menasha. And with 2 outs and nobody on now, it's going to be William Horner. Horner doing the catching. He had some representatives from the Sheboygan Legion program up here before the game, chit-chatting away.
I think
Weston Yerk,
Yeah.
former student from Pigeon River. I recognized him right away, but I couldn't come up with the name. Sorry about that, Weston. It was great talking to you.
said he was coaching the 17U team.
U17 team, right, which I think would be, I think that'd be like the JV team. They have the U18 would be the older kids, I believe. It's a line drive base hit to center. Brings up Evan Olson, the second baseman. Back to Weston, he played baseball for Sheboygan North and football. Good kid. Was not a troublemaker in gym.
No. Followed the rules?
If he didn't, I didn't know about it.
Maybe he was just too sneaky.
No, he was a good kid. Pitch in the dirt for a ball. It's 1-1. There's 2 outs. We're in the top of the first. Ryan Sita, leadoff hitter, got all the way to second base on a throwing error by Chase Hanselman. By the way, as I was doing my research and finding everything from last year on Menasha's website, Chase Hanselman played for them
Oh, yeah?
last year, yeah.
I can imagine he's probably not too happy to make that.
I wonder if they're
first.
calling him a traitor. One ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Emery finishes the inning with a strikeout. He had 2 in the inning, but a run scored for Menasha after a half inning of play. Menasha won. Sheboygan coming to bat.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support programs like Boys and Girls Clubs and Girls Who Code that show kids they can dream anything and do even more.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
When you come to the games, you got to remember to buy a program. They include a lot of good information. It usually has an insert that tells you about tonight's game, and it also has a number stapled to it. And if they call your number, you're going to win a fantastic prize. So get your program. We mentioned that tonight is Midwest Communications Night. Coming up next on June 11th, it's going to be poster giveaway. That's presented by Bonic Printing. And then on Tuesday, no, June 13th, I believe that's a Thursday, it's going to be Bogey Night. Dan Bogenschutz is going to be recognized. As most of you know, he is the newest member of the Fan Hall of Fame for the Green Bay Packers. Congratulations to Bogey. We can't wait for that night. Gus Walker up batting for Sheboygan. Gus hits a grounder to second. Olson's play is in time. That brings up Riley Palmquist. Palmquist comes in tonight, hitting .333. Has a double to his credit. Favorite position is shortstop. That's where he's playing tonight. Line drive through for a base hit. Riley's on first with a single. Riley, no stolen bases yet this year. That brings up Ben Beering. Other than Sawyer Kolakowski, who's 1 for 1, Beering is the leading hitter. He's hitting 667. He's got 4 hits and 6 trips. Hopefully he can keep that up.
He's out in left today, which is
yes,
usually playing catcher.
Right. That's an interesting. And then the other interesting was Schnell. The other game was was a defensive player of the year as a catcher last season, and he was out there playing left field too. Some interesting moves by manager Tim Moyer. Breaking pitch is in there for a strike. Makes the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Riley Palmquist not taking a big lead over at first. Tim Moyer in the third base coach's box with his arms folded, so unless he gave the signs before he started looking. Line drive foul. You said you were going to be missing a few dates because of other commitments. We're going to miss you up here.
I know. It won't be too many, though. Only like 3 games.
Okay, well, that's good. Alex Windy is the pitcher for Menasha. Wears number 26. Doesn't look to be a real big guy. Pitches in the dirt. Gets away, and Palmquist is able to move up. I'll give it a wild pitch. There's a pitch in the dirt. But Beering, unable to check his swing, goes down on strikes. That brings up Harry Stelt. Harry hitting .357 on the young season. RBI opportunity for Harry. He's got 7 runs batted in, leads the ball club in that department.
He likes to be put in this position.
Base hit to the outfield could score Riley from second. He has good speed. 1-1 pitch coming up. Ball up the middle. Windy knocks it down. And the throw's in time to get the out. After 1 complete inning of play, Menasha 1, Sheboygan nothing.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you don't just feed yourself or your family. You help support programs like Simply Give that feed our neighbors in need.
Thank you.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Wingism number 1, the Flavor Saver. Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 2, the Joker.
Then her dad walked in. Dude, we're done eating. Use a napkin. You serious? Yeah. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Why so serious?
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
Back here at Wildwood Park, and leading off for Menasha in the second inning is going to be Ryder Huffman. Ryder playing out in left field. Takes Emery's first pitch for a ball. Big weekend coming up, Emma. It's the Wisconsin State League Challenge. All the teams from the State League come to town and stay overnight, play at 2 different sites. The Field of Dreams, just up the road from here, and then of course down here. And those games happen on Saturday and Sunday. No charge if you go over to the Field of Dreams, I believe. Nice facility.
Yeah.
And Sheboygan plays on Saturday at 11. That's against Kenosha. And then they'll play again on Saturday at 5 against Addison. And then the big game is Sunday. They play perennial champions of the league for like 19 out of the last 25 years or so. Lombard, that's a 3 o'clock game. All of Sheboygan's games will be played right here Emery went from 3 balls and no strikes to a strikeout. So good comeback for Noah. That brings up, let's wait for, see what CJ says on this name. Heppes. Garrett Heppes is playing shortstop tonight. I think we mentioned this last time, but Noah's a big kid, goes 6'4". I don't want to shortchange him, but he's 6'5" in the book.
Oh, he's 6'5" in the book.
Foul ball, just foul, very close. I was thinking again, this umpire made a big impression on me. That guy we had a few games ago.
Yeah.
Took so long to call his
The
strikes.
delay, yeah.
I remember umping a game and I was behind the plate and a pitch I didn't know. So then I finally, made my call, and one of the players from the A's dugout yells, "Hey, Marty, call it this century." But this guy had a whole game of those.
Yeah. He would yell his call and then
Right away.
show it.
Yeah, so much later. There's something wrong when Bill is getting the count wrong. Heptis drew the walk. That's the first walk by Noah in the ball game. Steve Marhefke is up next. He's the first baseman. We're in the top of the second. This is a 9-inning game.
Hopefully it won't be like our 12-inning
Oh
game.
boy, yeah.
That went on for just forever.
4 hours and 11 minutes. It's the
Oof.
longest game that I ever broadcast.
It's a lot of talking.
Ball right up the middle. Oh, it takes a bad hop. And excellent base running by Heptis, and he goes all the way to third. It looked like a sure double play.
That was a rough one.
Yes.
He's kicking himself.
I don't know, CJ, what do you think? CJ, you got an idea? Base hit? Hey, give that last batter a base hit. A bad hop, single. Of course, Emery would want that to be an error, because any runs that score, especially the guy at third, would not be earned. We may have to revisit that when we go to break. Oops, sorry.
It's a hard call.
Kevin Muck coming up to the booth, getting his 50-50 attire. Should have a pretty good payout tonight. The big crowd we have.
People just keep coming too.
Yeah, that's a good thing. They were lined up by the gate. Throw is not in time. Interesting that Ian did throw down, and a good scoop by the shortstop Palmquist. Keep it from going to the outfield. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes on Hudson Wagner, the third baseman. Pitch just off the outside corner. Got all the interns here tonight. Kylie and Katie.
And Connor. Kaylee over there working sports management. Connor marketing.
So he's in the
social media business.
That's right. So he would not be in the team store.
Nah. Kaylee was working at our last home game, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. I remember because she came up here. And another walk loads the bases with only one out. Emery's got himself into a jam, and that takes us back to the top of the order. Ryan Sita, who scored Menasha's only run so far. First pitch swinging. It's at foul. Sean out there looking for a baseball, but it bounced inside the fence, so he's out of luck.
Looks like we got a little league team running after it too.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. Pitch out of the strike zone, so it's a ball, 1-1. Gotta get those dollar vouchers, turn the ball back in. Healthy swing and a miss by Sita. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bouncing ball to third, and it skips by Harry out in the left field. 2 runs will score. Oh boy. Another bad hop. Single for the Max. And they lead it now 3-0. Heptis scored, and then Marefke scored. Wagner, who was on first, stopped at second. And Sita comes through with the base hit. McKillips, who struck out his first time up, is next. I'm getting bummed, Emma.
Yeah.
Can't catch any breaks. You know, it looked like a surefire double play up the middle.
Yeah.
I know what he was going to do. He was going to pick it up and step on second and throw to first.
He was going to go straight through it himself.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always the worst when it, last second it just gets by you.
Yeah.
Whether, bounces in front of you, bounces off your glove.
Would have been interesting to see what Harry would have done if he would have made the play on the ground ball that bounced over his glove.
Yeah.
If he'd have gone home or
go home, step on third.
Right.
What do you do there?
I think he'd have gone to second base and try to get the double play that way.
Yeah, second to first.
Count is 2-2. Emery trying to limit the damage. That pitch outside of the strike zone makes the count 3-2. Waiting on deck is Quade Thompson. McKillips fights that pitch off. Got a Little League team here. They're wearing their blue jerseys and gray pants. They look pretty sharp.
And they're putting in the work, going after these foul balls.
Right. Getting their road work in.
Yeah. Their game earlier wasn't enough for them.
Ball is driven out to deep center field, but Walker has it measured and makes the catch. Strong throw in, but not in time to get Wagner, who advanced on the flyout. With 2 outs, runners on first and third, it'll be Quade Thompson. Quade drove in Menasha's first run with a sac fly out to Brady Z in right field. Emery trying to keep Sita close to first. If you remember earlier in the inning, Marefke stole second and then wound up scoring. And that time the runner on third came home and give Sita a stolen base. It was close, but not in time. 4-0. They scored 3 in this inning. No balls and 1 strike to Thompson. It's there's a nice hop that time for Harry. Strong throw across is in time, and that finally ends the Menasha top of the second, but not before they score 3 runs. After an inning and a half, it's Menasha 4, Sheboygan nothing.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support organizations like Hope House Mission and New Hope Shelter that give people around here warmth, shelter, and care.
Me spells the great taste of Sheboygan.
What does it take to stay in business for 75 years? It's not only featuring USDA choice beef. It's not caring about every single one of our 30 varieties of bratwurst. Nope. After being family owned for 3 generations, we've learned it's about you. At Miesfeld's Market, we give back to the community and our customers always come first. Since 1941, we've been feeding our neighbors, so come by and see what we've got today.
Wingism number 3, the Peter Heater.
Oh, so hot. Oh, so hot!
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 4, tea time.
What are you, having tea with the queen? Hello. Nice.
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
Sheboygan trying to fight back from a 4-0 deficit. They have a long time to make it up, but they got to start now. It'll be Brady Zackerson, Jacob Neese, and Chase Hanselman. First 3 hitters for Sheboygan in the second. A1 showing us his stuff. Brady, when he steps into the box, is hitting .471. He's been hot. Strike. High bouncer down the third base side, goes foul.
He's got some expensive taste if his favorite food is bacon-wrapped filet mignon.
It's a good one.
I don't know.
I've had it before, but yeah, you're right. Brady got tied up on an inside fastball and strikes out. It's up Jacob Neese.
You know, it's crazy. I don't like steak.
Really?
Nope.
Wow, that's a staple for me.
I know.
I'm a meat and potatoes guy.
I love potatoes.
Did, ooh. Jacob got hit. Hopefully he's okay. Before Jacob takes his base. Did we ever mention this, who his favorite player was?
No, I don't think we have.
His favorite player is Harry Stelt.
You
I
can't-
guess we always look for what major league players are favorite. That's a good choice. And he's a steak guy too.
I really wish I liked it. I do.
Jacob is up and seems to be okay, heading down to first base. Dad, Ken, is the first base coach. Chase Hanselman, we mentioned. Go ahead.
Probably telling his son over there to just rub some dirt on it.
There you go. Hanselman has a pretty high batting average, I think. Nope, it was wrong. But we did mention about Chase that he did play with Menasha last year. He's from Neenah, Wisconsin. That pitch by Windy is up high, 2-0. Another pitch inside.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous game. I'm glad I'm up here. Jacob does have a stolen base this year. Not a prolific base stealer. And that pitch is low for ball 4, and Sheboygan has something going with 1 out. Brings up Jimmy Jurgensen. Jimmy's been struggling so far this year, but he's one of those kinds of players, when he gets hot, you can look at hitting some home runs and bases in the gap.
Just a quick little mound visit.
Yes.
Just a quick one. Calm down.
Right.
Take a breath.
I think it was 2 years ago, Jimmy was struggling up through about the middle of the season or so, maybe a little bit further in the season and half, but he got hotter than a pistol. He ended up with over a 300 batting average that season, and probably over the last 20 games or so, I think he hit close to 400. So he's got it in him. That 1-1 pitch is outside. It's 2-1. Neese is on at second, and Hanselman at first. Jimmy fouled that one out of play. So what are we doing, the 4th inning or the 5th inning?
The 5th inning.
Okay, thank you.
You got it written down already, eh?
Sorry. Slow roller up the middle. And they're going to get safe call. Shortstop a little undecided which way to go. And that was just enough to allow Hanselman to be safe at second. Jimmy reaches on a fielder's choice. And that's going to bring up Ian Mary. Mary's been hitting the ball well so far. 4 for 8. That's 500, right? And maybe the best part about that, Emma, is he doesn't have any extra base hits. That means he's due.
Yeah.
Good pitch by Windy. Strike 1. Infield is back for Menasha. First baseman even with the bag. Wendy's next pitch is a ball. Evens the count at 1-1. The bouncing ball in the hole and through for a base hit. Streaking around second and sliding in safe is Hanselman. 2-run single for Ian Mary. Way to go, Ian. Ian now with 8 runs batted in. He leads the ball club in that department. Jurgensen stopped at second, and that brings up Gus Walker. That happened so quick I didn't get a chance to say anything about Ian.
I know.
Walker trying to lay a bunt down the third base side, but it went foul. It's 4-2. Sheboygan getting a couple runs in the bottom of the second, and hopefully they're not done. Walker so far this year with a double and a triple. There's a line drive base hit out to left. See if Jimmy wanted, well, they had the stop sign up. It's better to do it that way. Jimmy not a real fast runner. Better to play it safe, especially since you're down 2. Now there's runners on first, second, and third for Riley Palmquist. Palmquist singled his last time up. Favorite actor, Will Smith. Not bad. I think we already mentioned he likes his favorite book or movie was The Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Bouncing ball in the hole and through again. Another base hit. Sheboygan finding the openings. Riley with a 2-for-2 night. Gus Walker advances to second. Ian Mary now at third. And that brings up Ben Beering. Ben went to Oshkosh West High School. Bearing a strikeout victim his first time up. Ball is fouled out of play. Had a good rip at it. Now in my book, although it's not a number we had listed the other day when we were talking baseball numbers,
Yeah.
24 is a great baseball number.
Oh, yeah?
Willie Mays wore 20,
Yeah.
and he's one of the all-time best. Pitch just inside. No, it was called a strike. Oh, Beering not able to hold up on that pitch way outside. Goes down on strikes for the second time, and now it's time for Harry Stelt. I wonder if we told Harry that he's not leading the club in RBIs, if that would...
spur him on a little bit.
Yeah, a little inspiration.
You know, I was talking to him before the game. He seemed pretty confident. He's like, I think he seemed...
right. He's a confident guy.
He was telling me...
Big guy, too.
Yeah. He was telling me what happened in his 500th game when he got kicked out.
Oh, no. What a way to celebrate.
Yeah.
Harry fouled that one off one of the poles. Evens the count at 1-1. Windy trying to work out of a jam. Sheboygan has responded with 3 runs in the bottom of the second. Menasha had 3 in the top. It's 4-3 Menasha. Harry takes that pitch outside. Three and one now. Harry be dialed up for this pitch.
Oh, yeah. You know, I've noticed he's a very patient batter. He'll get deep in a count. He has no fear
We
in
had
that.
talked about that a few games ago. He
Yeah.
leads the franchise in on-base percentage. And a walk. Harry drives in a run with a walk, and we're tied at 4. Sheboygan's leadoff hitter this inning struck out, and then the next 4 guys reached, and all 4 of them have scored. Walker's over at third, Palmquist at second, and Harry at first. And that brings up Brady Zackerson, the 10th batter this inning. See if Brady can keep it going. Slow roller to, it hit the runner. There's an out. It's Brady gets credit for a base hit, but the runner, Palmquist, is out. So, I don't know if you got that down there. That's a base hit for the batter. But in the inning, Sheboygan ties it up with 4 runs. And that came on 4 base hits.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you shop for more than yourself. You help support sustainability in all our communities.
Thank you.
Today, tomorrow, and for years to come.
At Northwoods, we are a family. And like your family, our main concern is safety. As a leader in the cleaning and sanitation industry, we're doing our utmost to support and supply essential cleaning, sanitizing, and maintenance products to your family and business. And we're introducing new products, like our Cool Water Personal Hand Sanitizer with essential oils. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by COVID-19. At Northwoods, we're protecting you through this pandemic and the next.
Back here at Wildwood Park with the score tied at 4. Sheboygan rallying from a 4-0 deficit to tie up the ball game. Ian Mary with the big hit, a 2 RBI single. Palmquist drove in a run with a single, and Harry drove in a run with a bases loaded walk. Count for the scoring. Now, I don't know about you, Emma, but I think, with his team getting him 4 runs and tying it up, it's time for Emery to shut him down.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see. They brought him back. He fell a little bit behind, and now it's time for him to, kind of step up, take it from the batters.
So far in the ball game, Noah has 4 strikeouts, but those 2 walks in the last half of the inning, the top of the second, really hurt. Both of those runners scored, by the way. We mentioned earlier that A1 is in the house, and that's the original A1. We won't mention last names, but his first name is Dusty. And when I had him as a student, Emma, for that 1 quarter of the school year, his nickname was Dusty Lens Cap.
You know, I gotta give it to him. He is quite the A1.
He is, really.
He is.
Oh, 4-pitch walk. Takes a talent, that's for sure.
Yeah. Bring up Evan Olson to bat, their second baseman.
Thanks for filling in. I was playing on my phone.
He struck out in his first at bat.
See, that's the kind of stuff we want you to do, Emma. Seriously, you know, chime in like that. Shouldn't always be me doing all the talking. That pitch high and tight evens the count at 1-1. Oh, I was gonna. You mentioned about the good crowd, you know, and they keep coming in. I remember coming up after getting the lineup from Menasha. They were lined up outside waiting to get in.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I went down before the game and I had to, you know, sneak through the line.
Right, exactly.
To get through. It was a big one.
And that's why when we talked a little bit before about the State League Challenge and all the teams coming to town, that's why they like to come here, because of that support, you know, and the fans getting out. When Sheboygan plays on the road, let's say, not Menasha so much, they'll draw a few people, but some of the other parks, I mean, it's, you're lucky if you get 20 people at a game.
Oof.
Called strike 3 on Olson. That's the first out of the third, and next is going to be Ryder Huffman, who struck out his first time up.
Hoffman.
Did I say something wrong?
Huffman.
All right, Hoffman.
I'm watching you.
Neighbor. Hoffman's fouls that one off. Jackson Tillman's in the house. Bat boying again tonight. Ball into the dirt, and a nice stop by Ian Mary. One and one. We're in the top of the third. We're all tied up at 4. CJ trying to get the scoreboard to work. Well, it's kind of half working. Are you dimming the lights out there for a reason? The scoreboard. He's claiming innocence.
I don't know what you're talking about. It looks normal to me.
Well, it's not so bright. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Come on, you gotta support your partner.
I don't know, man.
You're getting old, Mike. Garrett Heptis is up next. Garrett walked and scored last inning. Line drive, base hit to left. Not waiting, first pitch hitting. And that brings up Steve Marhafke. Steve singled last half inning and scored, stole a base. There's 2 outs, but Menasha has runners on first and second. Check swing, but not able to hold up. Strike 1. Today, of course, June 6th, is D-Day anniversary. Today is the 80th anniversary of D-Day, when Allied forces from United... Is that a fair ball? I thought it was going to be way foul.
Nah, it's foul. It's foul.
Okay. Foul, foul, foul. Thank you. Anyway, D-Day, June 6, 1944. Today is the 80th anniversary. What happened was there was a invasion of France by the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom. The goal was to liberate France, and they did that. There were more than 150,000 troops involved in that operation, and about 4,000 Allied troops were killed. And pitch in the dirt. Both runners were on the move. Emery not doing a very good job of holding. So both runners move up to second and third now. A couple of stolen bases. My wife and I think we talked about this earlier this season, but my wife and I on our 50th wedding anniversary went to Paris, and part of the trip was going to the Normandy beaches. Fighting that pitch off was Marefki. He's down on the count, 1-2.
Did you see the Eiffel Tower?
We actually went up. We went up it.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
I bet you the view was great.
It was. It's really awesome. It's amazing how big it is. Breaking ball is popped up. Nice coming over, but runs out of room. We did one of these river cruise deals, and we went up the Seine, and I think it was Roch, and that's where we stopped, and then they bussed us from there to the Normandy beaches. Mm-hmm. But there was one, I don't know if it was a castle per se, but it was a big building, and it's where Rommel had his headquarters. Rommel was a German general.
Yes.
Taking care of that part of the war, that front, and we went into that building.
It's pretty cool.
Just to kind of peek in because you had to pay. We're too cheap. Pitch is high and tight. Makes it 3-2.
No, it's crazy. It's funny that you bring that up because I saw a picture earlier today of the Eiffel Tower before it was finished.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. And it was only halfway done.
Little looping fly ball out to right. It drops for a hit, and that's going to bring in 2. Ooh. Base hit. Drives in 2, and Menasha back on top. Now it's 6-4. Ooh, that one hurt. They wouldn't have stolen the 2 bases. It would have only scored 1.
Yeah.
Tim Moyer coming out. Word up in the booth was that Jason Bunton was here tonight, and he was going to be the first out of the bullpen. Jason played a lot of years of adult baseball and played 2 or 3 with Sheboygan. He was a good one, about say 6'5", left-hander, thin guy.
You know, Harry mentioned him when I was talking to him before the game. He says he's getting old.
They're getting old together.
I know, that's what I was thinking. Harry said, "Oh no, Bunton, he's getting old." And I said, "Well, I don't know. What about you?"
I think Jason spent most of his adult baseball playing career with Kenosha. Did you get a card on him? For Bunton?
He didn't give me much. I just got his hometown and his college.
Walker flags it down to finally end the inning. Most of the damage happening with 2 outs, but after 2.5, it's 6-4 Menasha.
Let me tell you a story about a beer rooted in the heart of America, found in a community where a handshake is a sure contract. brewed for those who found opportunity in challenge and hope in tomorrow. Raised by generations, willing to sip, share, risk, remember. This is a story bigger than beer. This is the story of the American spirit.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Jacob Neese is going to lead off the bottom of the third for Sheboygan. They now trail again, this time by 2. Menasha with 2 outs, doing all the damage. They drew a leadoff walk, then a couple of strikeouts, and then it was Heptis with a single and Marefke with a 2-run single after a couple of stolen bases before Emery was able to finally finish the inning. Jacob down on the count, no balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, strike 3.
Those were some pretty big swings there.
Very big. It seems to be a trend in baseball, Emma, where I can remember, when batters would get 2 strikes, they'd choke up on the bat, to make contact, and that's not much of a thing anymore. Take a big swing no matter what. Chase Hanselman walked and scored his first time up. Hanselman playing at second base tonight. He looks real good in that number 5. Ball is popped up. Racing over is a right fielder in foul ground, and he makes the catch. 2 quick outs for Sheboygan.
It's not what you want to see.
Nope. Hey, they got some damage done with 2 outs. Maybe we can.
Yeah.
Jimmy reached base and scored, but not via base hit. It was a fielder's choice. So, charged with an at-bat and no hit. So, average going down a little bit more. Swinging at that first pitch, he fouled it off. Sheboygan's next game will be in that Wisconsin State League Challenge. They'll play at 11 o'clock Saturday morning and then again at 5. This is Menasha's first game in the Northeastern Wisconsin Baseball League this year. Sheboygan, this is their third. They're 1-1. Popped up, but out of play. Just so our fans understand, it's their 3rd game in the Northeastern Wisconsin League. They're 1-1. They beat Green Bay and lost to Appleton.
I almost went to college in Appleton.
Really?
Yeah, I almost
Lawrence?
went to Lawrence and played softball.
That's a good college.
Yeah, it was a tough choice.
Of course, so is Marquette.
Oh, yeah.
we're talking about the cost.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy takes that breaking ball down low.
Apparently I had a thing for private schools. What can I say?
Good Catholic girl, right?
Yeah.
Jimmy with a line drive out the center, but right to Sita. And an easy inning for Windy after 3 complete. Menasha 6, Sheboygan 4.
The estimated hold time is now less than 96 minutes. We thank you for your patience.
Sorry, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, please hold.
Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
It's getting very cloudy, and those dark clouds look like rain clouds. Emma checked her phone. It's 59 degrees now. We think game time temperature was 63. We do have the window open a crack. It's pretty comfortable. Emma, you gonna check for rain?
I am checking for rain. Looks like we might get a little bit in about 10 minutes, but only a small drizzle.
Okay, good. And you know, even if it rained hard, at least we're in the press box.
Yeah, we're safe. Can't speak for everyone else, but you and I are good.
Right, we're good. Sita is up there, the leadoff hitter. He's got a 2-0 count. Ball is fouled straight back. That one made it to New Jersey Avenue. We got 20 kids running out. Watch out for the cars.
Whoa.
3-1 now. Sita reached on an error and scored in the first and singled in a pair of runs in the second. That strike makes it 3-2. Emery having a little trouble with his control. When I think back to his 4-inning start the other day, he was much more effective. Not as good tonight.
Oof.
Jack McKillips is next. He struck out and flew out, and Moyer coming out once more.
You know, I did see someone up in the bullpen a little bit ago.
Okay. And he takes the ball from Emery, and Noah's night is done. He goes 3 innings.
And our new pitcher will indeed be Jason Bunton.
Jason, a Marion University alum. Is this a mistake on your part, or was he being funny? Favorite position? Twin Lakes?
That was a mistake on my part.
Okay.
I just put
He's
it
from
up.
Twin Lakes.
Yeah, I just put it up in the wrong
okay.
spot.
You know what? We'll fix that. Just go like that, and then go like that. All good. I know Jason has quite a few years coaching college baseball. And
it looks like it's the first time we've seen him this season on the mound.
Right, yeah, definitely. And the last several seasons he played for Kenosha, might even been their coach too. But they do not have a... Who did he play for last year? Burlington, and Burlington does... Yeah. Okay. So he's got a long history. Sheboygan, Kenosha, and with Burlington. Now, Burlington does not have a team this year, so he decided to come back with us, which is a good thing. CJ also saying he was two-time Wisconsin State League Pitcher of the Year.
It's pretty impressive.
Yep, he's a dandy.
And he'll start it off with a good one.
Yes, good fastball. We like strike throwers.
Yeah.
But you know what's best about Jason?
What?
He's a left-hander.
He is a left-hander.
We like left-handers. Pitch is down low. Evens the count at 1-1. That pitch is fouled off. In Noah's 3 innings, he gave up 5 hits, walked 3, struck out 5. He is responsible for the runner on first. Of the 6 runs he's allowed, 5 of those were earned. Big sweeping curveball in first, called strike 3. And that brings up the number 3 hitter, the DH, Quade Thompson. Pitch gets away from Ian Mary, allows the runner to move to second. It's a pass ball. It's a slow mover. At this pace, it'll be over 3 hours.
Oh. As long as it's not 4, I'm good.
Yeah, right. Thompson not able to check his swing. That makes the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Wind is blowing out to center field now. About an inning or so, I was checking the flag and it was blowing out towards right field.
Yeah.
I know several of the games we've done, the wind has not been much of a factor.
It's been pretty much non-existent.
That would be not a factor. Three and one. Bunton's pitch is in there for a strike. Makes the count 3-2. Tom and Sue are in the house. Tom Key's wearing his shiny Brewers jacket. Looks pretty sharp.
It's a pretty nice jacket, I gotta say.
You'd never catch me wearing something like that.
Me either.
That's just not you?
No.
Or
no.
that's right, we're Cub fans.
Yeah.
I'm having issues because you go to Marquette, yet you're from Illinois, and I understand then being a Cub fan, but I'm just processing all of that.
I'm also a Packers fan, so.
Yeah, oh boy.
I'm just making it more confusing for you.
Yes.
Well, you know, both my parents went to Marquette. That's where they met.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
My dad's from Illinois, but grew up going to Wisconsin a lot. Was a Packers fan, so I'm a Packers fan too.
All right. Thompson walked. There's runners on first and second. There's one out. Horner, William Horner is up. Palmquist trying to keep the runner at second. Sita from getting a big lead in the ball game. Sita has 2 stolen bases. Good fastball. That takes care of Horner. 2 outs. This is when Menasha did their damage in the third after 2 are out. Evan Olson is the next hitter. He's having a tough night so far. Couple of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. And the runner's stealing again. A lot of stolen bases tonight for the Max. And a strikeout. It doesn't matter. Olson very frustrated with himself. He's having a tough night, but Munton able to come in and shut him down after 3.5. Menasha 6, Sheboygan 4.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support organizations like Hope House Mission and New Hope Shelter that give people around here warmth, shelter, and care.
Me spells the great taste of Sheboygan.
What does it take to stay in business for 75 years? It's not only featuring USDA choice beef. It's not caring about every single one of our 30 varieties of bratwurst. Nope. After being family owned for 3 generations, we've learned it's about you. At Miesfeld's Market, we give back to the community and our customers always come first. Since 1941, we've been feeding our neighbors, so come by and see what we've got today.
Wingism number 3, the Peter Heater.
Oh, so hot.
Oh, so hot!
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 4, tea time.
What are you, having tea with the queen? Hello. Nice.
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
Ian Mary stepping in to hit. He's 1 for 1 with a run scored, and he drove in 2 runs with a single back in the second. I was checking, I mentioned about Menasha getting a bunch of stolen bases. Through 4 innings, Emma, 8 stolen bases.
Ooh.
You know, it's
that's not a stat I want to hear.
no, and it's not winning baseball either.
No.
I mean, if you're an A's fan, if you're
a
Menasha, you're
fan,
thinking that is winning baseball.
Thinking that's some pretty good baseball right there. Ooh.
High and tight. Mary drives one out the center, but Sita able to track it down. Gus Walker's up next. Gus is 1 for 2. No stolen bases tonight, but he does lead the ball club.
And
stolen base, 10, yeah. Short fly ball down the right field side. Fair ball. Ooh. Gus hustling. Throw comes in, not in time. All of a sudden it's raining and the wind is picked up.
Oh, yeah.
To see what happens. Looks like they're going to continue playing. Gus Walker with a 1-out double. And that brings up Riley Palmquist. Our paper started to blow away, Emma.
I know. I'm in front of the small opening in the window.
We'll close that up a little bit. Okay, we are in a rain delay at 8:50. And this is supposed to be a short burst, and then hopefully we'll be playing again. We'll have to see. They are getting the tarps out. But until the rain delay is over, we're going to take a short break.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
At Northwoods, we are a family. And like your family, our main concern is safety. As a leader in the cleaning and sanitation industry, we're doing our utmost to support and supply essential cleaning, sanitizing, and maintenance products to your family and business. And we're introducing new products, like our cool water personal hand sanitizer with essential oils. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by COVID-19. At Northwoods, we're protecting you through this pandemic and the next. At Northwoods, we are a family. And like your family, our main concern is safety. As a leader in the cleaning and sanitation industry, we're doing our utmost to support and supply essential cleaning, sanitizing, and maintenance products to your family and business. And we're introducing new products, like our cool water personal hand sanitizer with essential oils. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by COVID-19. At Northwoods, we're protecting you through this pandemic and the next. At Northwoods, we are...
Let me tell you a story about a beer rooted in the heart of America, found in a community where a handshake is a sure contract. Brewed for those who found opportunity in challenge and hope in tomorrow. Raised by generations, willing to sip, share, risk, remember. This is a story bigger than beer. This is the story of the American spirit.
At Northwood,
supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Wingism number 1, the flavor saver. Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 2, the Joker.
Then her dad walked in. Dude, we're done eating. Use a napkin. Serious? Yeah. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Why so serious?
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 2, the Joker.
Then her dad walked in. Dude, we're done eating. Use a napkin. Serious? Yeah. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Why so serious?
Legend Larry's, definition of flavor.
The estimated hold time is now less than.
Sorry, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, please hold.
We're back at Wildwood Park getting ready to finish off a rain delay. Currently, it's about a 15-minute delay or so. I wrote it down. The rain delay started at 8:50. It's now almost 5 after. And let's see if Windy, yes, Windy is still on the mound for Menasha. It's interesting. A lot of times pitchers, you know, when they get that long delay, tighten up and they don't want them to pitch anymore because they might hurt their arm. But looks like Alex Windy is pretty loose and ready to go. Bill DeGroot and Keith Bondi standing on the first base foul line, getting ready to start action. When we come back, there'll be one out. We're in the 4th inning with Gus Walker on second. He doubled down the left field line, and that's going to bring up Riley Palmquist, who's having a great night. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI. Windy's first pitch is in there and fouled off. Rain delay officially ends at 9:05, so that makes it a 15-minute delay. Sheboygan down 6-4. Look out for the roof.
And there it is.
There it is. Palmquist down on the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Wind has shifted a little bit, it's blowing out more towards the right. Walker in easily at third. Emma signaling that he was safe.
He's just a fast dude.
You know, you almost hit me in the chin.
I don't believe that. Yeah.
No, Emma's throwing punches. 1 and 2 is the count.
I would never.
Well, it was way inside. Waiting on deck is Ben Beering. Walker with 11 steals on the season.
I keep saying it. The kid's fast.
He is. Well, you say that kind of jokingly, but number one, he is a fast runner.
I say it every
But
every
you know
time
what
we're
else he
out.
has? He's got good instincts
Yeah.
about when to go.
He plays it smart.
Exactly. He could go to Marquette. Fly ball to deep center field. Sita circling under it and makes the catch. And Walker is going to score on the sac fly. That makes the score Menasha 6, Sheboygan 5. There's now 2 outs in the inning. And Ben Beering up.
Having a bit of a rough day at the plate.
He is. Hopefully he can turn it around. 2 outs is always a good time to start another rally, score another couple runs. Alex's first pitch is called a strike. Did I ever tell you, Emma, there's a difference between a pitch being a strike and being called a strike?
There is. Oh, I'm well aware of that difference.
Bearing down on the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Roller out to the first baseman, and he flips over to the pitcher covering, and that ends the Sheboygan 4th, but not before they come up with a run. They close the gap. Menasha still on top, but now only by 1 run.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support programs like Boys and Girls Clubs and Girls Who Code that show kids they can dream anything and do even more.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier Factory authorized dealer.
Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
Jason Bunton will face the 6, 7, and 8 hitters in the Menasha lineup. And that number 6 hitter is going to be Ryan Hoffman. It's quiz time, fans. It's the 5th inning.
Yes, it is. It's my favorite time of the
Emma,
game.
you going to read that question?
Yeah, I got it.
Matter of fact, this is such an easy question. You got it right.
I did get this one right. This one I did get right. All right, your question for today is, the line, "You're killing me, Smalls," is from what movie?
You're killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls.
All right, great.
I got that one, no hesitation.
Hopefully we'll remember to give the answer in the bottom of the 5th.
Oh, one can only hope.
Bouncing ball, Bunton had it and threw it. The ball was dropped by Nice. And it's going to go as an E3. Jason didn't field it cleanly, but he had plenty of time and he picked it up, made a nice throw to first, and Jacob not able to handle it.
Say that was a very nice recovery from Bunton.
2 errors now for Sheboygan.
It looks like they're talking about something.
Keith Bondi and Bill DeGroot talking it over by the mound. Where are we stopping after the game? The bar?
What's for dinner?
Not McDonald's. I'm not
Bunton
sure where
doesn't seem
Mr.
too
DeGroot
happy.
is from, but Keith is lives up in Manitowoc, in the Manitowoc Two Rivers area, probably to be more exact. Good fastball by Jason. Eating it up now. No balls and 2 strikes to Hiptis. Forgot to update you on Noah Emery's line. We mentioned he was responsible for that runner on base when he left. Well, that runner did not score, so Emery gave up 6 runs and 5 of those were earned. He would stand to be the loser. Called strike 3. I think Sheboygan caught a break on that pitch. Refke is up next. He's had a nice night, 2 for 2, scored a run, and had a big 2-out single in that 3rd inning that gave Menasha the lead back.
Yeah, and you know, Hoffman's still on first for him.
Jason keeping that runner close.
Just checking in on him, seeing how he's doing.
Hoffman playing left field today. We haven't had much of a chance to see if he's a fast runner. He didn't get on his first 2 times up. Curveball stays outside, makes the count 2-1. Kevin Muck out selling those 50-50 tickets. Little change of pace there. Swing and a miss. He should have started selling in the 2nd inning when all the people were here.
For real, now it's empty.
Count is now 3-2, 1 out. Jason again trying to keep that runner close. Call, strike 3 on the inside corner. 2 outs. And that's going to bring up the number 9 hitter, Hudson Wagner. Wags playing over at third.
Whew.
Ball hit foul, but right up against the screen. I don't know if we had the cameras on that rain delay when all the A's, not all of them, but a number of the A's players wheeled the 2 tarps out covering the mound and home plate. Good work by those guys. And of course, to pick it up, whenever you make a mess, you got to clean up, right?
Tarps were always, we had them in high school, they were always the worst to deal with. They're so heavy.
There's a strike. Evens the count at 2-2. There's 2 outs. Menasha on top. And they have a runner on first. Hoffman. Bunton trying to give him that slow curveball, but didn't quite snap it off enough. Harry's at third. Palmquist at short. Hanselman at second. And Jacob over at first. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Bunton strikes out the side. When we come back for the bottom of the 5th, it'll be Harry, Zackerson, and Neese.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you don't just feed yourself or your family. You help support programs like Simply Give that feed our neighbors in need.
Thank you.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Wingism number 1, the Flavor Saver. Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 2, the Joker.
Then her dad walked in. Dude, we're done eating. Use a napkin. Serious? Yeah. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Why so serious?
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
Emma, they had some pretty nice prizes they were giving out. You know, when you buy the program, you get a number, and they're calling, what were some of those gifts? I mean, that was pretty good.
Giving away a pair of Summerfest tickets.
Whoa, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, and then a concert at the Rave.
Rave one.
Those are some pretty nice tickets. That's all out my way, though.
Yeah, right, I know. But, and there were a couple others we can't remember that were impressive also. Harry Stout leading it off. Harry is 0 for 1 with a walk. And that walk drove home a run. Wind is blowing quite hard now out to right. And that's where Harry goes if it's going to get down, but no. The right fielder, McKillips, comes over and makes a fine catch off a hard hit ball. Our question tonight was, the line, "You're killing me, Smalls," is from what movie? What is it, Emma?
It's The Sandlot.
And Emma got it right away when we were...
No hesitation
No
today.
hesitation, right. So "You're Killing Me, Smalls" is from the movie The Sandlot. First pitch to Brady is a ball. Harry hit the ball hard, but it was caught. Unfortunate. Wendy's next pitch is down low. Jacob Neese waiting on deck. The ball
Ooh.
hit the deep right, left center, but Sita actually makes it look pretty easy out there. He's a good outfielder, makes the grab. That brings up Jacob Neese. Actually, with that wind blowing out towards right, now it's actually blowing more to straightaway center, blowing out. Be a good spot to get Jimmy up there, see if he can pull one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Jacob's favorite position is third, but they got him playing at first. And pretty good ball player. Played Parkland Community College. One and one. Jacob was hit by a pitch in the second and wound up scoring. That hurt him. He got hit pretty hard.
Took a minute. Needed
it took a minute to get him. High out towards right. Second baseman Olson comes over and makes the catch, and it's a quick 1-2-3 fifth inning. As we enter the sixth inning, Menasha still on top.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support organizations like Hope House Mission and New Hope Shelter that give people around here warmth, shelter, and care.
Me spells the great taste of Sheboygan.
What does it take to stay in business for 75 years? It's not only featuring USDA choice beef. It's not caring about every single one of our 30 varieties of bratwurst. Nope. After being family owned for 3 generations, we've learned it's about you. At Miesfeld's Market, we give back to the community and our customers always come first. Since 1941, we've been feeding our neighbors, so come by and see what we've got today.
Wingism number 3, the Peter Heater.
Oh, so hot.
Oh, so hot!
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 4, tea time.
What are you, having tea with the queen? Hello. Nice.
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
Jason Bunton still on the mound for Sheboygan as we enter play in the sixth. It'll be Sita, McKillips, and Thompson, the 1, 2, and 3 hitters in the Menasha lineup. They lead it 6-5. Menasha scored 1 in the first and 3 in the second to lead 4-0, and Sheboygan came up with 4 runs to tie it. But right away in the third inning, Menasha with 2 outs got a 2 RBI single by Refke, and they lead it 6-5. Sheboygan scored a single run in the fourth. That run coming on a sacrifice fly by Riley Palmquist. 1-1 pitch coming up. A1 ushering that last contestant for the dice roll to the stands. And a slow roller out to Jacob, and he makes the play unassisted. I heard there's a relationship between those two. I mean, they know each other.
Oh, the mascot in the last.
Not the mascot, A1!
Sorry.
You're right, yep, yes. Oh, I gave it. Nolan Harkey is hitting. That's my fault, Emma. I gave the lineup to CJ. Harkey batting for McKillops. We're in the 6th inning. We don't have as many fans as we did prior to the rain.
No, but I'm a little impressed with how many we do still have.
Yeah, we still have a nice crowd, that's for sure. Oh, breaking ball. In for a call, strike 3. 2 outs in the 6th. So in Jason's 2 2/3 innings pitched, he has struck out 7 of those 8 outs. Quade Thompson is next. Quade first pitch swinging, and it lands foul. I'll mention it again, but the next game that Sheboygan plays will be on Saturday, part of the Wisconsin State League Challenge. They'll play Kenosha at 11 and Addison at 5. We will be live streaming those games for you, so we can look forward to that if you can't make it out to the ballpark. Emma and I would both love to see you out here, though, and make sure you buy a program and a 50-50 ticket.
You know it. You know who will be here on Sunday?
Who?
Spider-Man.
Alrighty, Spidey's in the house Saturday. Another strikeout, bunting, mowing them down. When we come back, it'll be Hanselman, Jurgensen, and Mary.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you shop for more than yourself. You help support sustainability in all our communities.
Thank you.
Today, tomorrow, and for years to come.
At Northwoods, we are a family. And like your family, our main concern is safety. As a leader in the cleaning and sanitation industry, we're doing our utmost to support and supply essential cleaning, sanitizing, and maintenance products to your family and business. And we're introducing new products, like our Cool Water Personal Hand Sanitizer with essential oils. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by COVID-19. At Northwoods, we're protecting you through this pandemic and the next.
Alex Windy still on the mound for the Max. Chase Hanselman walked and scored in the 2nd. I think we mentioned that he's from Neenah. Attends Benedictine College. Where is that?
Benedictine College. I don't know where Benedictine College is. I know where Benedictine University is. It's where my brother went to school.
Where's that?
Lisle, Illinois.
Okay.
Let's see. Benedictine College. This is what I'm here for, right?
Yeah,
to
exactly.
Google things.
You're a magician with that phone of yours.
Benedictine College. It's in Kansas.
Atchison, Kansas?
Yep.
That's a long ways away. read that.
I can read the KN. That's what's important, right?
My handwriting is not very good. That's why I type, like the notes for the game coming in, I always type that up.
That's why I write your lineup down for you.
Exactly, yeah. And that's huge, I'll tell you. Can you grab me a different pencil?
Yeah, of course.
3-0 count. Nice to get that leadoff hitter.
How's that one?
Oh, and it even has an eraser. Good job. It becomes very important during the course of a game. 3-0 pitch is a strike. But you know when the eraser becomes even more important?
When?
Out on the golf course. My basketball coach in high school, Bill Richards, said that I was dangerous on the golf course when my pencil had an eraser.
No, you wouldn't cheat.
I did last time I was out there. I think on of the 9 holes, I did a mulligan on 5 of them, but I only used 4. I used the first drive on that one time I did a mulligan, which goes to show how bad my driving was. It was 3-0, and Hanselman goes down swinging as the leadoff hitter in the 6th, and that brings up Jimmy Jurgensen. Jimmy's 6th year with Sheboygan. He's had a fine career. And you know, we talked about this a couple batters ago, how the wind was blowing out towards the right.
Yeah.
Now that Jimmy is up, there's no breeze. The wind is just on the flagpole. Come on, Jimmy, tee off on one.
That'd be real nice.
Pitch is a bit outside.
Good eye.
We're getting late. The game is in the 6th inning. Sheboygan is down 1. Windy got behind Hanselman 3-0 and was able to come back. He's now down 2-1 to Jurgensen. And Jimmy is way overdue.
Oh, yeah.
Pops it up on the infield. First baseman Marefke calls it and takes it. That brings up Ian Mary. What I like to say about Ian is that he's in industrial and systems engineering. He's really a smart kid.
Guy.
Yeah. He's a good guy. Although his favorite artist, Beastie Boys, not so sure about that.
He's got good taste in movies, though.
Yeah,
watching Talladega Nights.
Yeah, that's a good one. Swing and a miss. His favorite team. Ooh, that's definitely a 0. Ohio State.
Any Ohio State team, apparently. Even though he's from Wisconsin. Went to school in Wisconsin.
Ian takes that pitch for a ball. It's 2-1. There's 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Nobody's on base. It was pretty amazing the way that rain came all of a sudden, just like that.
It was just like a wave of rain.
We had the window open a little bit further, and all of a sudden our papers were blowing away, and
my papers were everywhere.
And then within seconds, the rain started coming down.
It was crazy.
And Ian draws a 2-out walk. Let's see if they bring a courtesy runner in for him. The changes that were made in that last game, I think some of that just had to do with, you know, friendly getting guys in the game. It wasn't so much by the rules sort of thing. Being a league game, it's a little bit different. Gus Walker is up. Ian, not a real fast runner.
I think we talked about this last time, but catchers normally aren't.
Well, Ian definitely isn't a fast runner. His legs may be moving pretty fast, but he's not covering a lot of ground.
Not going anywhere.
One and one is the count. There's 2 outs. Ian Mary, not much of a base stealing threat over at first.
No, he's got a very conservative lead.
Oop. It's an error on the first base coach. Alex Windy looking in for the sign. Inside for a ball. Evens count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. You know what that means, Emma?
What does that
Deuces are wild. Haven't used that one yet this year.
Yeah, I was going to say it's the first I've heard it.
Ooh, big swing and a miss. Good fastball by Windy. That strikeout ends the 6th inning. Menasha still on top, 6-5.
Let me tell you a story about a beer rooted in the heart of America, found in a community where a handshake is a sure contract, brewed for those who found opportunity in challenge and hope in tomorrow, raised by generations, willing to sip, share, risk, remember. This is a story bigger than beer. This is the story of the American spirit.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Nobody's claimed the $406 in the 50-50 raffle.
I worry they might have left with the rain.
Exactly, they may have left with the rain. We are entering the top of the 7th. William Horner is going to lead off. His first time against Jason Bunton, he struck out. Mighty cut, but a swing and a miss. They may be looking for another ticket. They may have to call out another number to see if, I don't think the number called won. Sean's coming over though. He's got a whole boatload of tickets. Maybe he's the one. Maybe that's not Sean either. 1 ball and 2 strikes on the hitter, Horner. Breaking ball hits the batter. barely nicked him, just enough. And not a good start. Can't let him get any more runs.
No, you got to keep it close here.
We haven't done much since the
yeah,
4th inning when we scored that lone run. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 9 batters have gone down. The only batter to reach in that span was Ian Mary with a walk. So can't afford to give him any more runs.
You know, I've said it before. I'll say it again. I just want contact.
Make contact, yeah.
Just make some
well, actually,
contact.
you know, those batters.
Some
that,
of them they keep hitting it right at people.
Well, pop-ups too. They're pretty easy
Yeah.
catches. Even the ones to
The
the
ones
outfield.
way out.
Cita was one that was way out there, but boy, he made it look easy.
Yeah, he did. Oh.
That was Olsen striking out.
Looks like the wind's blowing back to right.
Oh, I didn't catch. What's his name? Mick Tenney batting for Huffman. Somebody was talking when I was trying to listen to you. Hoffman. No, 2 balls and no strikes. We have a runner at first. Horner, who reached on a hit by pitch. Ball just missed going into the stands to our right. Bunton's breaking ball hangs outside, makes the count 3-1. There's 1 out. That loads it up at 3-2. We mentioned all the strikeouts Jason has accrued. 3, 6, 9. And Tenney draws a walk. Danger is a brewing. Heptis is up. So having a pretty nice night. 1 for 2 with a couple runs scored. Kevin Muck coming up here to the press box. They're going to pick another number. See if we can find a winner. What is it, CJ? Three tickets, no winner, and the money goes up here to the press box. What's that? The money? One ball and 2 strikes. There is 1 out, but Menasha threatening. Bunton on the hill. He's pitched well. Call, strike 3, breaking ball. Caught the batter looking. That's the second time that Heptis has been called out on strikes. That brings up the best number in baseball, number 25, Steve Mrefke. Another breaking pitch in there for a strike. Top of the 7th. There's a looper out to right.
Ooh.
Oh, and it skips by. Bounces away from Zackerson. He tried to play it, but then he had to take it on the short hop and it bounced away from him. Base hit and an RBI. Good play by Walker to be over there to assist in getting the ball back in. Horner scores from second, and with 2 outs, Menasha has runners on first and third. Hudson Wagner, the number 9 hitter, is up. Bunton with a good fastball. Menasha now up 7-5. The way Alex Windy has been pitching for the Max, it's going to be tough to get 2 runs, to tie it even. You got to score 3 to win. That's why that run was so important. And good morning, good afternoon, and good night. After 6.5, Menasha leads it 7-5.
The estimated hold time is now less than 96 minutes. We thank you for your patience.
Sorry, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, please hold.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support programs like Boys and Girls Clubs and Girls Who Code that show kids they can dream anything and do even.
Comes in to pitch for the Max. That finishes Alex Windy's night. Riley Palmquist is going to lead off the 7th inning for Sheboygan. Takes that first pitch for a ball. Ball is lined out to center. That'll drop in for a hit. Gets away from Sita. And boy, it looked like they had Palmquist at second on a very strong throw from Sita, but call is safe. Keith Bondi making the call. Give Palmquist a single and then an error on the center fielder. One thing I did notice earlier in the game with Ryan Sita, the center fielder, he has a very good arm.
Oh, yeah.
But a good start for Sheboygan.
Brings up
Ben Beering up. He's due.
Oh, yeah.
Griffin Klein, left-hander, of course, in pitching. Two and one pitch coming up to Beering. All way upstairs.
Whoa.
swing and a miss by Ben.
Bring
Makes
us
the
to
count 3-2. Windy's line, he went 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Oh, pitch looked down and in, but umpire DeGroot liked it, and it's called strike 3. That brings up Harry Stelt. Boy, we're way behind. Well, not way behind, but we'll catch up. Harry takes that first pitch. I think it was a little bit high. Klein wanted it for a strike. I don't think Harry cared for that call, but it does even the count at 1-1. Harry with a drive to deep right. Way back there off the base of the wall. Harry's going to chug into second with a stand-up double, and scoring from second base is Riley Palmquist. They finally got one by an outfielder, Emma.
Oh yeah, finally not right at someone. This time it was past someone.
That RBI for Harry gives him 2 on the night, and he now has the lead in RBIs for the team with 9, I believe it is. Ian Mary has 8. First pitch to Brady Zackerson is a ball. Harry taking a nice lead off of second base. Olsen not shading over, trying to keep him close.
I'm not sure that intimidated by Harry's speed.
It's going to have to be a little bit of a gapper to score Harry from second. Big sweeping curveball by Klein is in there. Another breaking pitch, but that one stays outside. A good fastball, but Brady with a good swing came up empty, and that's strike 3. It's going to take a 2-out hit by Jacob Neese. Hopefully he can do it. Jacob in his 6th year with the A's. There's a base hit to center field. It's through. Harry chugging around third. He'll score without a play. We're all tied at 6-7. Jacob Neese hitting it in the right spot, right up the middle. Second baseman thought he had a chance at it, but it got by him. And Harry was running hard. Oop, there goes the phone.
There goes my phone. There's a casualty. I just got too excited.
Chase Hanselman up. Big 2-run inning by Sheboygan so far. There's a line drive out into left field. That's a base hit. Jacob will hang on at second base. So Sheboygan with 2 outs has made something happen. Tied up the game. That brings up Jimmy. We had a single, and then Palmquist went to second on the air by the outfielder. Beering struck out, and then Stelt doubled in a run, and then after a strikeout, Neese singled him in. Pitch on the inside, spins Jimmy around. Jacob Jimmy, I mean, took that pitch for a strike. It's 1-1. Jacob's out at second base, trying to get a good lead. Anything hit to the outfield, Jacob will be racing around third. 2-1 pitch coming up from Klein. Jimmy had a good rip at it, but fouled it straight back. The pitch came in just a little bit high. The catcher, Horner, wanted it called a strike, but it wasn't. 3-2 pitch. Runners will be on the move. And it's outside. Loads the bases.
I was gonna say, that is
for Ian Mary.
That's a great at bat.
That was. A tough break for Alex Windy. He'll not get a decision tonight. Manager coming out to talk to Griffin Klein. Manager comes out to talk to his pitcher, but he's going to leave Griffin in. And brings up Ian Mary. Ian 1 for 2. Had a big 2-run single in the second. That got Sheboygan started in that inning, and then they proceeded after Mary to be able to score 2 more runs and tied it at 4 at that time. High pitch called a strike, evens the count at 1-1. Looks like we got a winner in the 50-50, and he's not even smiling. Okay. Not 50-50. I know we haven't called that second number yet, I don't think.
You're just ahead of the schedule here.
Right, right.
Patience.
That's me. I'm ahead of my time. 2-2 pitch coming up. Ball hit out to center field deep. Sita makes the grab. He's good. But not before Sheboygan comes up with 2 runs to tie it at 7.
We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier Factory authorized dealer.
Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support programs like Boys and Girls Clubs and Girls Who Code that show kids they can.
Me spells the great taste of Sheboygan.
What does it take to stay in business for 75 years? It's not only featuring USDA choice beef. It's not caring about every single one of our 30 varieties of bratwurst. Nope. After being family-owned for 3 generations, we've learned it's about you. At Miesfeld's Market, we give back to the community, and our customers always come first. Since 1941, we've been feeding our neighbors, so come by and see what we've got.
Olivia Tillman just up here with us talking away. She has her last day of school tomorrow. Attends Horseman Middle School. Sita bounces one down the third base line. Harry with it. Strong throw across. Takes Nice off the bag. Oh boy. It's going to be an E5. Sita's a base stealing threat. He's got 1, 2, 3 tonight. And Nolan Harkey is up. Harkey trying to bunt his mate over, but bunts it foul. We're in the top of the 8th inning. It's a tie game. Menasha able to get their leadoff man on again. Six out of the 8 innings, Hannah, Menasha has gotten their leadoff man on. Harkey hanging in there. No balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Sita having trouble reading Bunton and not getting a real big lead. But he's going there. And Sita is in with a stolen base. And that pitch was a ball. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. That's the 9th stolen base of the night for the Max. Pitch just off the outside corner. Evens the count at 2-2. Full count. Ball is hammered foul. It's going to be out on New Jersey Avenue. Jackson Tillman bringing out a whole bunch of baseballs for the home plate umpire.
Kid works harder than us all.
He does. Nice to see Jackson out here. Another 3-2 pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. That's the 12th strikeout for Bunton. And he's in his 5th inning of work. Out of those 5 innings, he struck out the side 3 times. He's got a chance to do it again, but not now. 4-3 ground out, but advancing on the play is Sita. He's now at 3rd. Puts a lot of pressure on the A's defense. Horner's last at bat, he was hit by a pitch and wound up scoring a run. And at that point, it gave Menasha a 7-5 lead. A's were able to battle back. Horner not waiting around, swinging at that first pitch. In the bottom of the 8th, it'll be Walker, Palmquist, and Beering. Good part of the order for Sheboygan. Pitch is a little bit high. 2-1 is the count. There's 2 outs. We're in the top of the 8th of a tie game. Jason Bunton has been very effective on the mound. Did you ever hear of Eddie Feiner?
No.
The king in his court? He would pitch, he'd have a catcher and a shortstop and first baseman. And swing and a miss. Mary knocks it down. He's got to make a good throw. And they get him at first. Give Bunton a strikeout and then a 2-3 putout to end the top of the 8th inning. Sheboygan hanging on. See if they can score a run in the bottom half of the inning.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you shop for more than yourself. You help support sustainability in all our communities.
Thank you.
Today, tomorrow, and for years to come.
We are a family, and like your family, our main concern is safety. As a leader in the cleaning and sanitation industry, we're doing our utmost to support and supply essential cleaning, sanitizing, and maintenance products to your family and business. And we're introducing new products, like our Cool Water Personal Hand Sanitizer with essential oils. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by COVID-19. At Northwoods, we're protecting you through this pandemic and the next.
Griffin Klein still pitching for Menasha. And leading it off is going to be Gus Walker. Walker having a nice night. He's 2 for 4 with a double and a run scored.
They're still on the hunt for their 50-50 winner.
We still don't have, we've
pulled
called off 3 numbers and nobody has claimed the prize. And Emma, you were right. The rain delay, a lot of people left, and we're having trouble finding someone with the winning ticket.
We really want to give someone $400.
Pitch is over the back of Walker. Pitch inside that time, 2-0. Klein having trouble against the left-handed batter. Be interesting to see if Gus were to get on first base, if he'd be stealing right away. Emma thinks so.
I'm telling you, the man's the Flash.
4-pitch walk. Sheboygan has the lead run on base.
The kid's the Flash. I got faith in him.
But just like the Menasha base runners are having trouble reading Bunton, there's a fly ball, ground ball to first, and making the play is Marefke, but on the play Walker moves to second base. He's now in scoring position with Ben Beering up. Ben 0 for 4, having a tough night. He's overdue. Harry waiting on deck. Foul tick into the mitt of the catcher. So no balls and 1 strike. Emma doing a little dance, some motions, a little voodoo, trying to get us a run. There's a foul ball. Again, out on New Jersey Avenue. There's a lot of cars parked there. Somebody might have gotten hit.
We have our 50-50 winner. Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That brings up Harry. They're going to put Harry on. That's a smart move. I was wondering if they would do that. And Harry's going to take an intentional walk.
You know,
fans don't like it. And that's going to leave it up to Brady Zackerson. Brady 1 for 4. Klein. Sean did win.
he did indeed.
Wow, he's a happy man. That pitch makes the count 2-0. Jacob Neese waiting on deck. Jacob tied the game with a single back in the 7th. Pitch is low in the dirt, but good stop by the catcher Horner. 3-0. Does Brady swing 3-0? 2 outs? Emma says no.
Unless it's good. Like if it's that pitch that he really is looking for. But there we go.
There we go. It wasn't that good.
Nah. Like I said, it had to be the perfect pitch for him to be swinging.
So Klein walked the leadoff man, got the next 2 hitters, and now an intentional walk and an unintentional walk loads the bases for Jacob Neese. Jacob takes that pitch down low. Klein having a little trouble finding the strike zone. Fly ball out into right center field. Is it going to drop? No. Coming over and making the catch was a right fielder, McKillops. Oh, it looked like it might drop, but no. That'll take us to the 9th inning. We're still tied at 7.
Let me tell you a story about a beer rooted in the heart of America, found in a community where a handshake is a sure contract, brewed for those who found opportunity in challenge and hope in tomorrow, raised by generations, willing to sip, share, risk, remember. This is a story bigger than beer. This is the story of the American spirit.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy it. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Riley O'Connell is out to pitch for Sheboygan in the 9th. Jason Bunton went 5 very effective innings, gave up only 1 hit, 1 run, it was earned. Walked 2 and struck out 13 batters. O'Connell making his second appearance of the season. He pitched 1 inning in a game earlier this year, had 3 strikeouts, but he did walk 2 batters. Evan Olson, the MAC second baseman, is going to lead off the 9th inning. Sheboygan able to load the bases in the bottom of the 8th, but Nice's drive out to right field was flagged down by the right fielder. Actually, Nolan Harkey. McKillips was not in. Harkey replaced him, pinch hit from earlier in the game. Pitch is outside for ball 2. It's 2-1. The Macs have made a habit of getting their leadoff man on. See if we can avoid that in the 9th. Connell goes to UW Stevens Point. And a walk. Again, Menasha puts the leadoff man on. That's going to bring up Mike Tenney.
Nick Tenney.
Nick. I like Mike better.
You like Mike better? I wonder why.
Yeah, right.
It's a mystery to me.
He bunts it. O'Connell makes the play at first. And Tenney does his job. We're at the lower part of the MAC lineup. This is Garrett Heptis, the number 7 hitter. Riley looking to shut him down in the 9th, and hopefully his ball club can score a run in the bottom of the 9th and win it. Line drive out to center. Walker is there and makes a catch. Gus, just like Menasha's center fielder, Sita, very, very good. He was a defensive player of the year for Sheboygan a couple of years back. Marhefke up. He's had a big night at his number 8 spot in the lineup. He's got 3 hits and 3 RBIs. Olson with good speed is on at second. Line drive out to left field. That could score a run. Left fielder comes up with a strong throw to the plate. And the ball got away from Ian Mary. And Olson is in. RBI single. And they score a run in the top of the ninth. Sheboygan down by a run, 8-7. A strong throw to the plate by Bearing. He's got a good arm. We saw that when he did some catching, but couldn't quite get him there. Hudson Wagner up. Swing and a miss. Another good fastball. Strikeout. But Sheboygan's going to be entering the bottom of the ninth down 8-7.
Hold time is now less than 96 minutes. We thank you for your patience.
Sorry, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, please hold.
Rex Bear is in for Menasha. He will be pitching the ninth inning. Sheboygan will be sending up their 7, 8, and 9 hitters. The Hanselman, Jurgensen, and Mary. Horner going out and talking to his pitcher, making sure they on the same page when it comes to the signs. Hanselman is 1 for 3 with a walk. Pitch is up a little bit. Swing and a miss, evens the count. Hanselman falls that one straight back, makes the count 1-2. Sheboygan down a run. Pitch inside. Bear winds up. And that pitch is in the dirt, makes it 3-2. Swing and a miss. Hanselman not able to catch up with that Bear fastball. That'll bring up Jimmy Jurgensen. Pitch hangs up high. Need some base runners. That pitch breaks in there for a strike. Just inside. I didn't know what that signal was. Guess it was a ball. He didn't stick up his right hand. Jimmy with a mighty cut, fouled it straight back. 3-2 again. There's a ground ball to the second baseman, Olson. He comes over, makes a fine play. Throw out Jimmy, and we're down to our last out in Ian Mary. Sheboygan down a run. Ian hammers one foul down the left field side. Sheboygan's battled back, but it just didn't have quite enough so far. Rex Bears pitches outside. The other one out of the strike zone makes it 2-1. Mary pops it up on the infield. Bear in fair territory. You can't catch it. Ian Mary is going to be on with a base hit. Nobody touched it, so we're going to give him a hit. We're back to the top. Gus Walker. Let's see if Tim Moyer sends out a pinch runner.
Number 6.
They are. That's going to be Alex Ames running for Mary. Sheboygan has a chance. Gus Walker up. Ames running on the pitch. And he's in there with a stolen base. First pitch stealing. Tim Moyer playing it aggressively. That first pitch was a ball. And that pitch is outside. Riley Palmquist waiting on deck. He'd love to get up. Base hit to the outfield, should score. Ames, he has very good speed. Although that center fielder, Sita, has an extremely strong arm.
He's got a strong arm and good range.
Yes, both ways. 1-2 pitch comes in, low. Good eye by Gus. Sheboygan trying to come back again. And Walker hit by the pitch. He'll be on again. Sheboygan with runners on first and second with Riley Palmquist up. And on an extra base hit, Walker could score from first base. He's got that kind of speed. Sheboygan making it interesting. Seems like they've been down all game. Pitch is called a strike. Riley with a base hit down the line. It's a fair foul ball. Oh, man, that was close. Inches, Emma says. That would have been sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
A good one right down the line. Hit that ball hard.
The count is now no balls and 2 strikes. Riley's going to have to really battle. Good pitch by Bear. Trying to get Palmquist to swing in a bad one. Another pitch in the dirt. 2-2. Riley with 3 hits already tonight, looking for number 4. Hanging in there, fouls it straight back. And that one hit Riley. 2 hit by pitches in a row.
Is that Perez? And number 27, Alex Perez, will be pinch hitting for Buring.
Perez, big time hitter. Alex Perez pinch hitting. Buring having a very tough night. First pitch. Alex with a swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. Not a good swing there. Slow ball up the middle. Olsen has it, flips to second for the force out, and that ends the ball game. A tough loss for Sheboygan. They battled all night and just came up 1 run short. Menasha a winner, 8-7. Griffin Klein is going to pick up the win, and Rex Bear gets the save. Picking up the loss in relief was Riley O'Connell. Tough game. We're going to see you again, however, on Saturday when Sheboygan plays Kenosha in an 11 a.m. game. Emma, all those games in that challenge are 7-inning games. But with that, again, Menasha takes the games 8-7. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.